It is chapter 25 of Boruto again. 2 blue vortex to be precise. And he cooked up with this chapter. This chapter cover. I don't know if I can be doing this. Just slowly put that down. It looks fire though, nonetheless. I already seen somebody making figures of this on Twitter. Like, they were quick, honestly. It just came out. I'm a little late. My bad. I was looking for. I'm like, yo, when's this time gonna come out? And apparently, it already been out. Cause I was like, yo, it's that time of the month again. Where's my fix? But I'm here now. You know, yeah, like nobody might see this, but blah, 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 blah. Hey, if they gonna be changing character designs, because I thought this was just like the cover page, and you know, alternate designs. I kind of wanted to do this one, but I'll settle with this one. Hey, if we gonna change some designs up, change Chocho's shit. Her design is ugly. Change them clothes. That looks bad. Change Shigerai too. No drip. You just change all of them. And Sumire, you can just take her out the store for real, bro. Don't even get her started though. But unfortunately, we have to go there. She is in the chapter. We gotta go there. But you know, they start off and we don't pick up, but they're back in the Leaf Village again, and Konohamaru has the bulb, and there's this little like needle thingy. Just the end of it, you know, the end of it. It's pretty long. Probably like no, that's pretty big. You can do some damage to that. Probably about this long right here, and they jam it into the tree. I don't know if it has to be in that particular spot, but it's kind of like on her little chest area right here, at least on the tree. And you know, it sinks in, shows the Renegade. It looks like a Renegade. It looks like a Renegade, and it has the, like if the Renegade was the sun. So you know, it has the Renegade right here, and then it has little rays around it. So it looks like a sun marking, but with a Renegade in the center. Now we'll have to see if others look like. They didn't show us the one they did for Shiki. So we can't even judge if they're all the same, or it varies from Shinju to Shinju. So we don't even know that, and maybe we'll know eventually. If they go to the other damn villages, like fuck, bro. There's 3 other villages that we don't know, man. Go over there, please, man. Stop going to the leaf in the sand. God, that's just a massive gripe I have with the series in general, bro. They have world building, but when people think of world building, they're just thinking about One Piece and all the 500 years ago, 800 years ago. They're thinking about all that type of stuff. Naruto has world building, but it doesn't have like current world building. You know, it has like its past troubles, but it's not like right now. Okay, over here they got this going on, over there they got this going on, over here they got that going on. No. You either in the main character's village, or you just not in the story. That's what it is. You either evolve around him, or you're not in the story at all, bro. But it's too late to even do that now, because if they try to divert the series, nobody would give a shit. No, nobody would care. Nobody would see that no more. So, I mean, I would. I don't think. And there's distractions, that's how. But eventually, Moegi breaks out of the tree, or lets her go, and you know she collapses, and they're all happy. Oh, Moegi, you're so good. She goes Konohamaru-chan, and we see Himura's design again. I'm like, okay, so that is fine. They just changed that for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, it looks fine. I'm clean with it. Little yellow tank top. You know, Konohamaru, he lets a thug tear come in the corner of the eye, but he doesn't cry. And then we got Boruto up there in the sky, flexing on him, overseeing the procedures, man. She's just a shadow of this chapter. You know, he got his own dilemmas going on though, but he's just a shadow. Yeah, and then they confirmed that alright, yeah, Gar's all good. He's just healing. The Shinki, he's been restored back to himself too. We don't get to see that though. It's literally just 3 panels. There's literally 3 panels of that. And who tells them that? It's Kinkaro. Kinkaro's talking to Shikamaru. They don't have FaceTime, but you know, they linked up over the phone like that. And Sai comes in, and the elders are calling him. We don't see that. We don't see what happens with that. We'll probably see it next chapter, next month. And why are they even still alive, bro? What? How they get to live so long? What they want, man? Like, and you know they only here to be like bad guys and force some internal village struggle and whatnot. But does that really matter? We got bigger things going on, but we want to put this subplot of these damn elders still wanna put a head figure up there and just control the way the village works. I don't think it's really necessary. Like, they should have died in Shippuden. They died from old age because they like 100 some years old now. They didn't see all the new generation. And for what? Like, why? Like, why, bro? What? They're not doing nothing. Ugh. They're just about to be just like some people get in the way of letting Boruto back in the village or something. Like, if they ever have a joint operation, like, no. Root is still hidden, and they're gonna attack Boruto. There's some dumb shit like that. It doesn't matter. But Mogi's back in the hospital, and we get to see Sakura looking fine, looking clean. But then there's this tension with Sarada and Sumire. They're having their little glances at each other as Sakura's just telling them, Malay, you're gonna be fine, although your chakra's a little slow right now because the tree kept sucking it out of you. And she's saying sorry for making everyone worry, but that's not even the big thing. The big thing is like Sumire and Sarada, they keep glancing at each other from side to side. And Sarada, so you got a sec, and they go outside up to the rooftop, back at the same location where Boruto first came, and Sarada hugged him in front of her face, which apparently is a big deal. Sorry, she's hugging her best friend. Didn't know that was off limits. Didn't know only you can hug him, which you don't hug him. Sumire starts talking. She's a little nervous, and good job out there on your mission. It was rough, wasn't it? Sarada, oh yeah, kinda. My bad. How about that? And they're just overall tense because you know it's about to happen. So Sumire's about to say something. She's probably about to like apologize, like she normally does. She goes, then she's cut off because Sarada uses her name. She goes Sumire. She normally just calls her class prep, but it's like Sumire, so it's like a big deal, and it's bold. It's emboldened. And then she's like, oh, I mean, if I can call you that. And then obviously Sumire says, yeah, it's fine. You can call Sumire. But then Ada's watching. And I was like, why are you watching, Ada? But this is not about to benefit you. Unless she also likes Boruto. I mean, I guess if we need this harem builder for Boruto, we need that. And if they want to give Boruto that, I'm all for it. Go right ahead, bro. Let them fawn over him. I'm all for it. I would too. Go ahead. But then I don't think it's that. I don't think it's like, oh, she's watching because she also likes him. But Ada's she's fucking nosy, and she's a teenage girl, and she also wants to be like involved in the like these are like only 2 girlfriends she got in the village, so she just want to be in every conversation. And she does say that like at the end she's like, how can you guys have such an intense conversation without me? So just kind of just like looking to still stay in the loop. I mean, it's not like she's watching because maybe I like Boruto too, maybe I might get it, but it's not that. But Sarada says she wants to apologize, but she has no reason to apologize. She says she's been insensitive about a lot of things. And then Sumire says, no, I'm sorry for suddenly saying such rude things to you, which she should. And at the time, I was shocked, and I didn't know what to say. So I just insult you, because I don't know what to say. That makes perfect sense. Because what you said, and this is, oh, no. Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. Sarada said, at that time, I was shocked. I didn't know what to say. I take that insult back, Sumray. Because what you said, every single bit of it was true. No, it's not. What? No, it was not. Oh, you know how I feel about him, but you still went and go hugged him in front of me. Why would you do that, Sarda? One, that she knew him first. Another thing, Boruto don't even talk to you. He probably barely know you. It's probably, you know what this would have been like? This would have been like if Hinata got mad at Sakura for hugging Naruto. And we know Hinata didn't speak to Naruto at all. That's what this would have been like if Hinata was like, "What? How dare you hug him? How dare you hug him?" And then it'd just be like, "Why does it matter to you? You don't talk to him anyways. He don't even know you. He really doesn't know you for real." But then we would have to go back to that chapter and like just think about all the things Sumire said. But really, the main part she's trying to get out of is that she was being insensitive and she was neglecting her feelings, throwing it all back in her face. Like, you know, I like Boruto too. Why would you hug him? Why would you just be? Why would you be selfish like that? I think that's what she said too. Like, why would you be selfish like that? On another thing, she really does look like Sasuke right here in this panel. I mean, I know they do in general, but this like the one. Are there numbers on this one? No, there's no numbers. Just the one where she says everything you said is true. She like from that side profile, she really does look like Sasuke right there. Especially Taka Sasuke, not Taka, heavy Sasuke. Look at she looks like heavy black robe Sasuke right there. Amazing. But then Sarda said she was a coward, hiding from your feelings and my own lack of power. Now her hiding from her lack of power, yeah, that was true. She's hiding from her destiny, her bloodline, just neglecting all that. Now, if you want to say, oh yeah, Sarda's being neglectful, mainly of herself, fine. Yes, that's true. I'm getting too deep into this, bro. Because I really do not like Sumire for this, man. Like, I was indifferent to her. Like, she wasn't in the Boruto manga at all. She was in the anime, but she was a filler. So I'm like, oh, she's not real anyways. I don't care. But now, she makes her canon appearance like this. Really? Okay. Oh well. But I was avoiding facing the reality. That's what was right in front of me. And we know she asked that question again. We have a little flashback. And apparently she asked her this when they were kids too. Sumire, she said, there's a body that other girls might also like Boruto. So I don't know if Sumire like kept that in her mind and she stuck with that Sarda would never ever change her opinion on that she would always never mind it, that she never liked Boruto. Because Sarda said she's like, yeah, I never thought about Boruto at all back then. And Sumire was like, okay, bet. What are they now? 16? 12? 13? 14? 13, 14, 15, 16? I don't think it was 14 years, so we're just consider it 13, 14, 15, 16. No, you had 3 years to approach this man. Well, you can, obviously. But, like, during this time, when they were young. We're just gonna move past that, you know? I'm gonna let it go. I already got my feelings out of the way. But no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm hating. I will say that. 1A, bro. Rock her for real. I already got my stance out of the way, man. Y'all know we don't like Sumire over here. We don't like her. It's up, and she's getting up. People's elbow right on her head. And then Sarda says I wasn't lying. Not back then. Boruto was not. I was not interested in Boruto at all. He didn't take up any space in her thoughts. And Ada's like, she's just eating it all in. She's like, the tea is spilling. Oh my god. She's like, oh my god. She's just over there taking it all in, being nosy as always. Ain't no secrets around Ada for real. But one day I realized I was spending more and more time thinking about him. That's normally how crushes happen. You know, you just start thinking about the person more and more and more, and you're like, man, they rent free in my head right now. And, you know, thankfully Sumire's just being quiet and listening. Yeah, they really like made Sasuke's face and just put Sarada's like feminine wows on it. Cause this this looks just like Sasuke. I said that when I first read it. And she said, trouble seems to follow him. Just saying typical MC shit. Typical shit about the MC. He's attracted to trouble. Trouble follows him like a magnet. When he goes, trouble follows. Da 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 da. But then she says, I spent too much energy obsessing over such things. It made her a loser. It made her a complete loser. Bozo. Which made me wonder if I had any right to still be Hokage. And when I read that, I was like, where did I hear this before? Who said that before? And then, any guesses? Any guesses, class? Any hands raised? Naruto said that. Well, he didn't. Hold on, get this up in here. Naruto didn't say those words exactly, but essentially the same thing. If I can't say my friend, my buddy, my bestie for the restie, I can never be Hokage. I'm not worthy to be Hokage. And he even says that again to Kawanki. If I didn't make peace and save my friends, there was no point in me being Hokage. And once again, this is just highlighting the path that Sarada wants to follow, who she wants to be, and who her idol still is. She still wants to be Hokage. She still listens to Naruto. She still follows his ninja way. They kind of have abandoned ninja way a little bit in Tubular Vortex, but I'm sure Boruto will bring it back up again, like when he's get beat up, when Shika's about to take over his body or something. My ninja way, da 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 da. His ninja way is self-sacrifice, by the way. Just gonna get that out there right now. But yeah, anyway, Sarada. Beautiful painting right there. Wonderful how they tie that back in, and they're really handling her character well. Like, oh my god, bruh. I'm so glad Kishimoto, he learned from his mistakes on Sakura. Okay, if that's one thing, we can say that. He learns from his mistakes. Sakura, she's out of here. Now, we have what peak writing is. Peak female performance right here. If you're gonna build a relationship, and especially one that's going to revolve around a plot, make it make sense. Give us some panels, give us some reasons why, give us some explanations. Tell us why you like this person. What happens if you do like this person? And don't let it be their only focus, because that's the main thing with women when they write these manga. Oh, they like this MC, and that's it. That's all they get. That's all they are. They just like it. They just like him. They just a yes daddy character. And it sucks because of that. Because some people get ruined like that. They just only say yes. But Sarada, she's not a yes daddy character. She has her own plots. She has her own drives, her own motivations. She's her for real. My number one. Definitely bark up for that. What? Trolling, maybe. But Ada, she's still over there eating that up, man. The tea is spilling. Oh wait, she turned her thing off. That's why they showed it again. But she just wanted to hear the confessions for real. She knows it's coming. She turned her eyes off and she's just thinking about it now. She's still hitting that. But Sarada's still going. But you see, I decided to stop running. She turns to face Sumire, full eye contact. And we get a full spread panel, just her. I like Boruto too. Yes, queen, you deserve it. Oh wait, Ada didn't. What? Yo, it's not on right there. Her Sinigan's not on right here in this panel. But then we come back and it is on, and she's like, "Oh my god, she's like me. She's just like me for real. She's just like me for real, man. She did like me for real. Hey, Sumire, go ahead and fall off that balcony for me. My wanting to help him will only make me stronger. It makes me think I can become Hokage by supporting him, by helping him, by building him up. Those are my new feelings. That's my goal right there. That's my goal right there, man. And if I had to say what Sarada's ninja way would be obviously something similar to Naruto. I never go back on my word. Da 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 da. But that's not exactly. It would be something around of I help I help people. I want to support my friends. That's what she would be. She's gonna play the supporting character. You know, that's what side characters are. Supporting cast. There's nothing wrong with having a character that only supports. And, that's lost. Some people always they now it's just either the character they're depressed and emotional and they go on this like 180 character development, or you're trash. It's no in between now. You have to be depressed in order for people to like you. Is that's what it is? If you're what your character's not depressed, oh, he's garbage. No character development. Boo, boo. But it's fine. It's fine. She just wants to help. What's wrong with that? She can't support. She do whatever she doing what she want to. I'm gonna be here. My number one Sarada fan badge pin right here. Yes, sign my forehead, please. And Sumer just saying, I already knew long ago how you felt, Sarada. It was obvious. The whole village you knew you liked Boruto. And Sarada just says back at you. But thanks. But she says thank you for telling me. So from this point on, I'm not gonna hold back anymore. Sarah says right back at you. And then Ada, she's just gushing over it. She's like, no way, how dare they have such an intense convo when I'm not present? But then someone says, hey, come in, censor unit. Please contact me stat with those girls. Doesn't make any sense to me. They're just walking off. Sarah and Sumer, they're walking off into the sunset, wherever they are, wherever they're going, holding hands and shit. So, they're gonna have this relationship drama, but it's not gonna be a toxic drama. It's not gonna be how it is in those harem animes. Oh, you don't want her? Well, let her flat her chest is. So it's not gonna be something like that where they just start beating each other up. Sumire don't want to go there. Sumire don't want to go there. Trust that. Sumire don't want to go there. But anyways, we get to some real important, man. We get some Himawari, and we got Kurama showing special benefits, special treatment out here for real. Some Himawari's in there training on her type shit, and she's in there getting some mental training there with Kurama. What was that for Naruto, huh? But I get it, and we don't know how long it's been going on for, but obviously been going on for a little bit because she's sweating on the outside and she's just getting slapped around. And literally Kurama's out here. He whipping her with them tails. He low-key kind of smiling, kind of smirking. So she's probably just being beat up the whole time. She's not really damaged inside. I'll let you want to say Kurama just been whacking her and she been taking no damage. But we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that. But they have an important conversation, and it's more like they're reconfirming Himawari's not a regular Jinchuriki. She's not normal. He says, what he really says, you're more similar to me and Jura. Huh? What's that? I'm like, huh? What do you mean you're like me and Jura? And I'm thinking, because Kurama says, he keep bringing up chakra. He says, you need to use your chakra more. You need to control your chakra better. Accomplish it all through chakra control. And what's the saying? Where's the Yeah, right. He says, think of yourself as a personification of chakra in human form. And that's what I always thought about Himori. Now I don't know how she came to be like that, because in order to be like just pure chakra, you got to be dead. Now, unless they want to say Himawari, very very sad. Himawari was a DOA, and then Kurama like put her chakra in her and kind of like rebuild her. That would make sense. Like, I mean, I guess, I mean, he's still putting his chakra in the body, but then the body would have just been an empty husk. And then I don't know if his chakra went in there, brought him or his soul back, said, "Come here," and just like had to repair it all through chakra, through his chakra specifically. And that's how she became mainly chakra, because her body like deteriorated or something, and he like just repaired it all with like tons and tons of chakra, tails worth he calls it. But I don't really know how she would become to even get like that, other than saying, you know, that she's just like, no, I have it in my head. It makes sense, but I'm trying to put it into words. That because Naruto had Kurama for so long, that their DNA is intertwined, which would make sense. Like Naruto, he was with Kurama literally since day one. Like literally since day one, he was inside Kushina, where Kurama also was. So he got some chakra from that too. That's how he has the whiskers. And then he went his entire life with Kurama, just growing cell by cell. That DNA just like intertwining even more. And you know, he has kids. Obviously, the kids are gonna get some of Kurama, since his DNA and Kurama, they're just they like they tight, man. They're not coming out. So. And I guess Himori just got the purest form of that. She's got the rawest manifestation of the chakra. Shit, I don't know. I'm not really a theorist, but that's just what I can. That's just some hypotheses I have. But you know, he's just telling her that. He's just reconfirming. You need to control your chakra better. Think of yourself as chakra in human form. That's the only way you're gonna get stronger this way. You gotta use chakra. But you know, after that, he just kind of just wraps it up, says that they're done for the day, and dismiss it. A little funny reaction later on. Kurama always just dismissing people and some nonchalant shit. And our GOAT, our MC, our Himothy, Vortex is outside watching from a rooftop on some nonchalant shit. But then he goes into his mental mindscape, and they're at the base of the obliterated god tree, probably the one that they did when they first fought Momoshiki, if I had to guess. And there's nothing else there. It's literally just that tree, the ground, and blackness. And Momoshiki just up there chilling, feet out, toes out. His toes are massive, like damn. He says, "What's gotten into you?" Or the Boruto calls him a freeloader. Momoshiki's saying, "You failed to die, and now the only thing I want is essentially to die as well." He doesn't. If he can't have Boruto's body, and Boruto's not dying, he just wants to fade away now. To be freed from this curse via your death and become nothing. He just wants to get it over with. And he says like that day Kawaki murked you, I should have just let it happen. He shouldn't have done what he did. Forcefully giving that DNA. But Boruto says he's here to ask him something, man. I'm here to bargain. Look, Momoshiki said, "Don't make me laugh. Be gone." But Boruto's hit him with that. Now hear me out. I plan to compensate you if we're able to take down Jura. I'll give you my body, and you can have everything you want. What do you mean by that? And Momoshiki's like side-eyeing him too. He's like, "What do you mean by that?" Boruto, what do you mean by that? You can give me your body. No, you're not. No, you're not, man. You better stop. Don't give him shit. And I'm thinking, like, what can he even do? Because the first thing that comes to mind, okay, Boruto's just thinking of doing some self-sacrifice play that's gonna murk his body, and Momoshi's gonna get in there and he's gonna take it over, and then his body's gonna blow up or something, and then they're both gonna get murked. Or this probably not gonna happen, or Boruto ends up being like Shiba, you know, he eats some chakra fruit, he ascends, and Momoshiki just gets his body, and then I guess Boruto can just shrink him down with his 4D presence, you know, just Rasengan, just break him with this Skyfather Rasengan. That would be clean though. And, you know, and then like final panel is just those girls chit chatting. Bro, somebody on Twitter said, "Can we admit this is the worst panel of all time?" It ain't that deep. Like, I hate seeing Sumire on here as much as the next person, but it ain't that deep. I swear to God, man, Sumire better not drag Sarda's character down, because we gotta make her relevant and give Sumire some character and put some drama in here. I will fly to Japan myself, make Kishimoto run the one, so he does that. Alright, but that's pretty much the chapter. I enjoyed it. I think it's pretty good. You know, we got some important things. I'm looking forward to the next arc. So the next 2 chapters are probably going to be like transitioning on to the next arc. So we're just going to sit and theorize right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, if you want to watch this, alright, guys, leave me a like just cause. But hey, man, I'm going to see you when I see you. And if I don't see you, I'm going to see you.